Hello and welcome back to the Out of Bounds podcast. We are here with episode 36, I think. I believe it's 36. I didn't check. Actually, let me check right now just to make sure that I'm not sounding like a fool. It's 36. All right. So, welcome. If you're a new viewer, welcome back. If you're a returning viewer, if you are a returning viewer, please hit that subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube because we know that there are a lot of you that are returning viewers each week. However, you do not subscribe to us, which is very upsetting. It's completely free, and you'll be kept up to date of like when we upload a video. So what is there to lose? Literally nothing. There's no downside, and there's so much positive upside. It helps out the channel. It helps you get notified when we have a new video. I think that's a win-win if you ask me.
I think so too.
Exactly. So, and look, Matt and I just agreed on something that doesn't happen very often, especially when it comes to NFL. And if you're watching this on a podcast streaming service like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you may be listening on, please hit that follow button so you know when we are releasing a new podcast episode. And without further ado, I was about to say let's jump right into it, but there's a few things we need to talk about before we talk about the Chargers, who, by the way, I believe are going to be one of the best teams in the AFC. Now, that is before looking over their schedule. I haven't gone over the whole schedule yet, so my thoughts may change. I do think they have a really great roster. The coach is a little iffy, but the roster's, in my eyes, amazing. And they had the best schedule release video showing who they'll be facing. I thought it was the best out of any teams. And so, before we talk about the schedule and how much wins and losses the Chargers will get, we need to talk about Madden 23. Matt, do you want to voice your concerns first?
Don't buy it.
I wouldn't go that far.
No. I am going that far. Don't buy it.
Okay, no. So, Matt and I always been huge Madden players. We really enjoy franchise. That is like the only thing that we even play when it comes to Madden. I don't care about Ultimate Team. I play face to the franchise maybe once, and then it's like, all right, this was a piece of crap. Never gonna play that again. And then we just play franchises, and we always compete with each other. And I always win the Super Bowl, and Matt always loses, and he goes and
Sure.
cries. It's true.
You just keep lying to the viewers just every
That's
time.
what happened last time. What happened in the playoffs? Mind
Oh,
you,
happened
this
last
guy
time.
has Josh Allen
He
as his
didn't play.
quarterback.
He didn't play.
All right, then who was the quarterback? You want to tell him that? It
I
was
think.
little Jameis Winston.
No, it wasn't.
I thought you said that was your quarterback in the playoffs.
No, it wasn't. I
What?
traded from this season, not last. It
Okay,
was
but you still lost in the playoffs with Jameis Winston as your
I
quarterback.
didn't have Jameis Winston.
What are you talking about? Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Then who did you have?
I had I think I played Trace McSorley.
What happened to Jameis Winston?
I never had him yet.
Yes, I'm talking about the last playoff game. Yes, you did. Matt, you faced me with Jameis Winston.
I don't think I did.
Yes, you did. Oh my gosh. This guy is lying to you. He is a liar and deceiver. All right, but we're not going to talk about our past experiences with Madden. We're going to talk about the ratings
we
in
should.
Madden. All right. These are my two biggest grievances with Madden. Matt, who are your top 5 tight ends in the NFL today?
Do I have to go order?
No, just who would your top 5 be?
Okay, Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, Darren Waller, George Kittle, Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
No order.
No order.
Not
Dallas
no order
Goedert,
in the way I did it. There is an
ranked,
order.
I believe, first or second in best tight ends last season by Pro Football Focus. And guess where Madden has Dallas Goedert, one of the best tight ends in the league. I would say he's the third best tight end in the league. I'm going off on that limb. If you guys have any hate towards that, voice it in the comments below or email us or yell at me on Twitter or Instagram. I don't care. This is what I feel and this is what I believe. All right. He is the third best. The only two people I would say, all right, you got a point, who are better than him are Kittle and Kelsey. Otherwise, all of you don't even bother trying to debate me. Also, anyone that says Kyle Pitts is one of the best tight ends in the league, you gotta relax, all right? He played okay in his rookie season, and he only had one touchdown his entire rookie season, and that was against the New York Jets, all right? So give me a break, all right? All right, now let's just... Dallas Goedert was ranked the 8th highest tight end in Madden. 8th! How can you possibly put him at 8? All right? This man is one of the best tight ends in the league. Oh my gosh. Bro, I have never seen a better tight end development in the NFL than Dallas Goedert. This man has gone from...
You really went there.
We drafted him in the 2nd round after winning the Super Bowl. And he is now... I would say... I could even argue he could be better than one of the two people I said are better. Okay, fine. I won't do that. But he is absolutely fantastic. Zach Ertz is also fantastic. They did put Dallas Goedert ahead of Hunter Henry and Zach Ertz, but they put Dallas at an 85 rating. What? 85? How? He should be a 95 at the lowest. All right? At the lowest. All right, I'll give you. He has dropped some open catches, all right? Like once or twice in the entire last season. But really hard, like contested catches, he made. And he made very difficult catches. This guy is not to be trifled with. And he's a close friend of mine. We played Fortnite together back in 2017 or so. It'd be like 2018, I think it was. Yep. It was after his rookie season. Avonte Maddox put out on Twitter and said, here's my gamer tag on Fortnite. Dallas and I need some people to play with. And I jumped on that game. I didn't play it in months because I thought Fortnite was dead. But when Eagles players call upon you to carry them in Fortnite, you do the calling, all right? And
how many wins you guys get?
What?
How many wins you get?
We got 2nd place. Because here's the thing. While I was playing Fortnite with Madden, Mom interrupted me and was like, time for dinner. And I was like, I muted myself real quick. I'm like, Mom, not now. And yeah. And then we finished out the game. But after the game, I went and had dinner. And then my two sisters were like, what took you so long? And I was like, I just played some video games with members of the Philadelphia Eagles. And they didn't believe me. Which is why I recorded it. I recorded it on a software, and I will upload the video of me playing with Dallas Goedert and Avonte Maddox of Fortnite. And there was also some random
add him on Fortnite, yeah.
I mean, I haven't opened that game since playing with them. But I will release that video if, and this is where you viewers come into play, if we get 10 likes on this episode and 25 subscribers, by the end of the month, I will do it.
Come on, guys. Create 20 fake accounts.
Do not create any fake accounts.
Trick the algorithm.
10 likes on this very episode and 25. Actually, how much days are there left in the month? That might be a little unreasonable for the viewers. Get your friends and family to okay, that's in 2 weeks. I'll give you guys till 13. August 10th. There you go. You got, I think
you got like 4 weeks.
Yeah, a little over 4 weeks. So there you go.
No.
25 subscribers by August 10th and 10 likes on this episode. And if I forgot about it, just yell at me in the comments below on one of the videos, and I will upload it.
Like 24 days.
Yeah, you guys got this. I believe in you. Anyway, next to the point. My next point, Madden. I'm convinced that the person who does the ratings is a complete absolute idiot. Idiot. Who puts Aaron Donald 99 overall in all these years, bro? Come on, you have to be an idiot to do that.
Come on. Okay, come
Jamar
on.
Chase
Don't go-
didn't
come on,
make
don't
top
go in that.
15 wide receivers in Madden 23. Jamar Chase, not a top 15 wide receiver. That is a joke. He is a top 10 wide receiver. If he's not top 10, he's like 11 or 12. But I believe he is top 10. He's one of the best in the game. He's the best on the Bengals. And that Bengals team is made up of a great trio of wide receivers. He is the best wide receiver in that division. Yeah, he is. He's better than Amari Cooper. I'm willing to say it. Yeah, all right? Hate me. All right? Yell at me. He's better than Amari Cooper. I might be going off a little crazy. Fine, you know what? I won't say it. I won't say he's better than Amari Cooper just because it was his rookie season. And I just said about like 5 to 10 minutes ago why you guys shouldn't be hyping over Kyle Pitts over a rookie season. But he also didn't do that great of a rookie season. Didn't do as good as Jamar Chase. So,
Can we talk about why is TJ Hawkinson like that high?
how do they have him?
Wait, look.
I didn't check. I just saw like what plays.
He's fifth.
Fifth in tight ends. TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah.
No, he's not fifth. That's impossible.
Like Travis Kelce, yeah. George Kittle, Mark Andrews, Darren Waller, yeah. Honestly, Kyle Pitts is probably better than him.
What? First of all, no. Kyle Pitts is not better than him. All of
Mike
you Kyle
Gesicki,
Pitts fanatics
better than him?
gotta go. I'm sorry. He's not a top 5 tight end. And don't try to say he is. Alright? I will fight you until he proves to me that he's a top 5.
You know how many yards Kyle Pitts had
receiver.
last season? 962. You know how much TJ Hawkinson had? 663.
One played with Matt Ryan, one played with Jared Goff.
So?
And look, I'm not even gonna go into it anymore.
I just saying.
I mean, to TJ Hawkinson's point, his team doesn't have an O-line. Jared Goff's under duress all day. Although he did have Amon St. Brown, so it wasn't like he wasn't the only receiver on the field.
For the first half. Yeah, basically.
Hmm?
For the first half, really.
Yeah, he was kind of like the only receiver on the field. Only like good receiver on the field, I'd say.
The only one they had to like even consider.
Kyle Pitts, he had Calvin Ridley for like the first 5 or 6 games until Calvin Ridley stepped away from football. But also, people who were like, listen, John, you're being too hard on Kyle Pitts, man. Like, man, he was the only receiver on the field, so he must have been getting double covered and everything. Granted, I didn't watch a lot of Atlanta games, so I can't say. That's true. I did watch Kyle Pitts' first NFL game because that was against the Eagles, and we destroyed the Falcons. They didn't get a single touchdown against us. All right? So eat that. Eat that. Anyway. So you're probably going all crazy about that, but may I remind you, there was a time in my life where Carson Wentz was the Eagles quarterback. And in this span, this is in 2018, he didn't have any receivers. Alshon Jeffrey went down at injury at some point. Gosh. Nelson Aguilar can't catch footballs. The Eagles had no wide receivers. However, a man named Carson Wentz came up and connected with Zach Ertz in one of the most amazing quarterback tight end dynamics I've ever seen in my lifetime. All of you that say Brady and Gronk are all wrong. It's Carson and Ertz. No, I'm kidding. I won't go that far. I have my limits. But yeah, like I
No,
said.
you should do it. Go it. Do it. Say it.
What?
Say it.
No, I'm not
No,
going.
say it so it's on the record.
Because Gronk and Brady were together for so long, we would never have known. If we should have kept, if like Carson and Ertz were together for that amount of time, who knows the kind of magic that would have been created for us. As Eagles fans, it sure was a hell of a ride watching that duo. And then they added Dallas Goedert, and then I was like, yes, who needs wide receivers? And we went to playoffs without a single wide receiver doing like anything. And Carson Wentz threw for over 4,000 yards, and not a single receiver had over 500. It is a record that stands in Philadelphia Eagles history. And he has thrown for the most yards in any Eagles, I believe, since 2000 or something. I might be wrong. I believe that is the record that he holds. Like he had the 1 year where he had over 4,000 passing yards and not a single receiver over 500. I believe that was the most passing yards Eagles quarterback did before, like, in the 2000s. But yeah, all right. So, on to the Chargers. I know you Chargers fans that are watching this are probably like, stop talking about the Eagles. But hey, at least the Eagles got fans. Am I right? Oh, Matt, you were supposed to laugh. All right.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm sorry, Chargers fans. I love your team.
I'm a Chargers fan-ish.
I'm a Chargers
Slightly.
fan-ish, too. I wish you would have bought me that Herbert jersey, but...
Well, he didn't win MVP, so...
Yeah, I wish he did. All right. Week 1 of the regular season. By the way, I'll be announcing the time for the game in Pacific time zone because that's where LA is located. So obviously I'm doing it in Pacific time zone. So Sunday, 9/11 against the Las Vegas Raiders, 1:25 p.m. So I'm going to say this is a win for the Chargers. I know a lot of people are very excited about the Derek Carr and Devontae Adams connection, but may I remind you, this is a first-year head coach coming in to the Las Vegas Raiders with Josh McDaniels, I think. That's his name, right? He was the offensive coordinator for the Patriots for a very long time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Josh McDaniels is, well, he has been a head coach before, but like, regardless, this is a completely different team he's stepping into. Yeah. So this is his first ever NFL game. Brandon Staley's going into year 2. He has some more knowledge in that head of his. He won't always go for it on 4th down when it's like 4th and 15, and he still goes for it. Herbert, year 3, something to be excited about. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams coming back. I wish did they get a tight end in the offseason or in the draft? I don't think so. But they did shore up that offensive line, which is going to be huge for Herbert. And then they brought in Khalil Mack, obviously. I just like this Chargers roster way too much to say that they don't win week 1. So I'm sticking to it. Week 1 win for the Chargers. At SoFi Field, by the way.
Yeah, I agree. Look at that. We agree. Yeah, I do believe. The Raiders rookie head coach hasn't. I don't know how much play calling he's done compared if Belichick and how much Belichick influences it. Because I don't pay attention, honestly.
I think Josh McDaniels calls all the offensive plays.
Okay. I never liked the Patriots offense. But it's a win for the Chargers. W.
Yep. All right, week 2, Thursday night football on Prime Video. The Chargers go to the Kansas City Chiefs and face at 5:15 at Arrowhead Stadium, and I'm going to surprise people. You know what? I'm going to say this is a win for the Chargers. A lot of people might be shocked, but I think that the Chiefs are going to have a rocky start of the season due to the fact of no Tyreek Hill. They don't really have any fantastic wide receivers now without Tyreek Hill. Obviously, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes are still going to have that amazing connection. However, I just don't see them starting off 5-6-0 without Tyreek Hill with them. I do like the additions they made through the draft and the offseason. I think Justin Reed was a great pickup. I think that they got, what was it, Trent McDuffie they got, and I think that is a really good signing. And they got a linebacker, I believe, as well in the draft, and I really like those two pickups in the first round. However, I'm going to say that the Chargers get the win here at Arrowhead Stadium, shocking the fans and analysts for this game. So I'm saying this is a win for the Chargers.
Okay. At home, Kansas City. I think Kansas City is gonna win week 1. Haha, spoiler.
Who are they facing week 1?
The Cardinals.
Yeah, I think they'll win week 1, definitely.
Yeah, so, okay, Chargers. I'm gonna go, shockingly, like John said, we're agreeing. This is a win for the Kansas City Chiefs.
I thought you just said we're gonna agree.
I thought you said they won.
No,
Chargers.
I said Chargers won.
Yeah, so I just said.
You said
wait,
yeah,
oh,
the
that
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, that's why I meant Chargers.
Okay. I was about to be like, what? You were like, we agree, win for the Kansas City Chiefs. And I was like, what the hell? All right. Looking at the schedule, you guys are about to get some wins. All right. Week 3 at SoFi Stadium, the Jacksonville Jaguars come to town led by Dougie P, which I think is easily the best head coaching hire this offseason. However, the Jags, they aren't a fantastic team. They did make a lot of signings in free agency. However, I don't think that all those signings were necessarily great. A lot of people got overpaid to join the Jaguars. I'm saying this is a win for the Chargers. They have a better roster in my eyes. Justin Herbert is just an absolute monster of a quarterback. Like, this guy, if you're a Chargers fan, you got something to be happy for the next couple of years. Like, this, I would be so happy if we had a quarterback like Justin Herbert on the Eagles. I'm still excited to see Jalen Hurts, but man, Chargers fans, you got a good one.
Yeah, I agree. Jacksonville will take I do agree. I'm gonna say it. They won't have the first round pick. The first overall pick, I mean.
I don't think they'll have the first overall pick as well.
Good for you, I guess. Probably not.
I could see the Browns having it.
Chargers getting the win. Interestingly enough, 3-0, one of the powerhouses.
Yep.
You and Los Angeles, literally,
Yep.
both of you, is probably the most stacked city.
I think we, when we did the AFC breakdown, Matt, didn't we both predict that the Chargers would get the bye week?
I did. I believe I did.
I did as well. So I think we agreed on that. Or wait, I think you might have said the Bills.
Yeah,
you could probably have done that.
I probably did.
All right. Week 4, Sunday, October 2nd, 10 a.m. at the Houston Texans. They're going to be facing the Texans at NRG Stadium. I think this is a win for the Chargers. The Texans are one of the weakest teams, a lot of people are saying, in the entire NFL. A lot of people are predicting them to have one of the top 5 picks. I'm going to say that I don't think they'll get the first overall pick. I think Davis Mills makes an improvement. You got Brandon Cooks there. I mean, it's not a great offensive line, not a good defense. So they definitely have pieces to work on. But yeah, it's not like I'm saying the Texans are going to be a good or a great team. I'm not even saying they're going to be a good team, but come on. I think a lot of people are giving them more like heat than they deserve. If I think they'll be better than the New York Giants. I'll just say that.
I'd say Texans probably have a top 4 pick.
Yeah. Huh.
About.
Top
About.
five, actually, yeah. I think they definitely will have a top five pick.
Yeah. If I didn't make my pick yet, Chargers winning this easily. Like,
Oh yeah.
come on.
By the way, I did say the
Like,
Chargers.
come on.
You say Chargers win this easily as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're in agreement. Week 5, Sunday, October 9th, 10 a.m. First Energy Stadium. Oh wait a minute. October 9th is a Sunday. Oh, yeah, that's right. My birthday this year is going to be on a Friday. I'm
You guys can
excited.
predict it. You can predict it. Figure it out.
What is actually sad is that my 21st birthday wasn't on a Friday. If only it was a day later. It was on a Thursday night. I still had a great time, though, because I didn't have any classes on Friday. So I was like, hell yeah, let's freaking go. So every weekend was kind of like a 3-day weekend for me, which I loved. But yeah, I can't do that this year. I think I'm working Fridays too. This upcoming year. So yeah, Sunday, October 9th, 10 a.m. They go to the Cleveland Browns, and because I believe Deshaun Watson does not play, I'm saying that the Chargers get the win here against the Cleveland Browns. And yeah, at First Energy Stadium on CBS.
Yeah. I hope the NFL does the right thing and doesn't let Deshaun play,
Hmm.
which results in a win either way. I'm gonna say it either way. Chargers win this one.
Hmm. Even if they have Deshaun, I see the Chargers winning this. Also, by the way, Deshaun should be suspended for not only this year, but multiple years for what he's done. It's absolutely horrendous. Now, I know a lot of people are like, it's not like the trial isn't out yet, whether he's guilty or not. He was found like innocent in the civil lawsuits, I think it was. But
I think he settled them. He paid them
look,
off.
all those women do not come out claiming he's done this thing to them. And, like, you don't have that big of a gathering against one man, and he's not guilty. All right, this guy is like a Harvey Weinstein type criminal. All right, this guy should be suspended for multiple years. And I saw someone today said a source close to Deshaun Watson says that he's going to sue the NFL if he is suspended for the entire season. He said if he thinks that his suspension should be 6 games or less. Let me tell you this, buddy. If Calvin Ridley, who bets on NFL games, gets
One
suspended for
game.
the entire year, you deserve to be suspended for multiple years.
Was it one game on his, for his team to win in a game? Was he even playing it?
Nope. Which is completely outrageous. Why he should be suspended for all that time because of that. He would have been an Eagle. Right now we wouldn't have AJ Brown, but we would have Calvin Ridley, which I'm happy
Next
things
maybe
played
next year.
out the way they did. Maybe next year. We don't need Calvin Ridley with Devontae Smith, and unless Calvin Ridley's happy to be a wide receiver 3, obviously come on over, Calvin. But come on, we got a great wide receiver
pay grade.
duo. All right,
Take
week
pay-
6, Monday Night Football, 5:15 at SoFi Stadium. The Chargers take on the Denver Broncos. Monday Night Football. I'm gonna say the Chargers get the win here. 6-0 Chargers. Why? I don't. Something in my head's telling me that the Broncos are gonna have an injury problem at this point. Not like the whole team's injured, but there's going to be like some key players that are injured. I don't know. Something in my head's just telling me that. I don't think it'll be Russell Wilson. I think maybe like a receiver or something. But I mean, I am very excited to see Russell in this new city. First year head coach, so it's basically let Russ cook, which will be exciting. But yeah, I'm saying this is a win for the Chargers.
Hmm.
Sorry, I was burping there.
You're at home. You've won 5 in a row at this point. And I think it's a trap game. You're a bit too high on yourselves, coming off all these wins. You beat the Chiefs, and Raiders, 2 division rivals, and the last one you fold and you don't get the win.
So you're saying the Broncos win this game?
Yeah.
All right. Week 7, they face the Seattle Seahawks on Fox at 125 at SoFi Stadium. I'm saying this is an easy win for the Chargers. Come on. The Seattle Seahawks are nothing really to look at and be like, "Oh, it's the Seahawks." They don't have Russell Wilson anymore. Drew Lock, I believe, is their starting quarterback, and come on, it's Drew Lock. They don't have a great offensive line. The defense isn't fantastic. The head coach, I think, is going a little senile now. So yeah, I'm saying this is a win for the Chargers at home.
Okay, so Chargers back-to-back home games. Um, a 2-week bye week. Basically, you're facing the Seahawks. I mean, I just don't think there's much confidence in the team, anyone in the organization. So I think they're kind of just accepting that they're not going to win.
Mm.
I think DK Metcalf's like, oh yeah, we got this. But I think like like the coaches, I think like some like the executives just know. I think they have confidence going to this game, and they don't play well enough to get the win.
So you think the Chargers win this?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so week 8 bye week, week 9 after your bye week, you face Atlanta November 6th at 10 a.m. at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'm saying this is a win for the Chargers, obviously. The Atlanta Falcons are probably going to end up with the first overall pick. That's someone to bet for the first overall pick right there, is the Atlanta Falcons. Not much stuff to excite you about this team. Marcus Mariota is the quarterback. Their number 1 wide receiver is was it Drake London that they drafted? So if
Yeah.
your wide receiver number 1's a rookie, which he can be good. Kyle Pitts is also there, who's a good tight end, not top 5. You got AJ Terrell on defense, which is also a great piece there, but the rest of the team has a lot of work to do. Also, I'm not a fan of the head coach here. I'm saying the Chargers win this one.
No, it's better than a 2-week bye week. A
The
3-week bye
bye
week. Just take the month off. You get the win, but though you have to cross the country this time. But you get the win. I don't think it's relatively difficult. I don't think they put up much of a fight. Good job.
All right, week 10, Sunday night football against the 49ers at Levi Stadium. You face the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday night football. I'm saying you guys get the win here. I believe I said this on when we did the 49ers schedule. I believe that you guys do really well against the 49ers, and you come out with a victory. I don't have much expectations for Trey Lance. You guys lost your offensive coordinator. Robert Saleh is now gone for a second year, who was your really good defensive coordinator. You guys still got a good defense. You still have still got Deebo Samuel and George Kittle, which is a fantastic wide receiver tight end duo, which Deebo can even play running back. Hell, Elijah Mitchell, good running back. But yeah, if your quarterback's is not in like the same tier as the other team's quarterback, and I mean, you can still win, but it makes the whole thing a whole lot harder. That's why I believe that we lost a lot of games last year. Um, as a Philadelphia Eagles fan, was because our quarterback was not on par with their quarterback. And really, the only teams we beat were against teams that had really bad quarterbacks. We didn't win against playoff teams. We didn't win against Tom Brady. We didn't win against Justin Herbert. We didn't win against Garoppolo. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. The Chargers get the win here.
Um, so the 49ers coming off a bye week. I know in the 49ers video I had them taking the loss, and I'm agreeing with it. I think for the pure fact that is the Chargers bye week, they forgot they didn't like super game plan against Atlanta. They started thinking ahead for this game, and they get the win. It's not that far. I think it's like a 1 or 2 hour drive. Though I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, it's not a far game at all.
Yeah, and um,
We've
yeah,
driven from
I think you
LA
got
to
this.
San Fran.
hmm
Yeah.
You get the win. Got a tough opponent ahead.
Yep, week 11, November 20th, 1:25 p.m. on CBS. You face the Chiefs at home, and you guys are 9-0 at this point. But I'm saying you get your first loss here against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh.
Mahomes is now in his rhythm after having all these weeks with his new wide receivers. Him, Andy Reid, and everyone are like, listen, what the hell are all of you doing? The standard here is playoffs every single year, and we're not going to let that slide. We got to come up big in the second half of the season to turn this whole thing around because we got to be there in the playoffs. Chiefs fans expect us to be in the Super Bowl every year, and we got to make that realistic. And so they get the win here. The Chiefs do, that is, and the Chargers unfortunately get the loss. Yeah.
I think you hit the nail on the head. I don't know much I can add. I think Kansas City gets into a rhythm, starts winning a lot of these. It doesn't really slow down.
Did Matt just compliment me? Hold on. Can we repeat that clip? I think you hit the nail on the head saying that I said everything that Matt was thinking. We agreed there? Matt,
Don't get used.
what's going
Don't get used to
on?
it. Don't get used to it. Don't
Huh?
get used to it.
Oh my gosh. He complimented me. They love me. You know that Tobey Maguire thing from Spider-Man 3? They love me. All right, week 12, Sunday, November 27th, 1:05. The 49ers go to the Arizona Cardinals at State Farm Stadium. I'm going to say you guys don't get the win here. I'm saying that because DeAndre Hopkins is back. Kyler Murray and the rest of the team now that DeAndre's back are like, listen, we got to do some serious amount of work in order to get in the playoffs. All right. So we gotta really, like, I don't know. We gotta get our stuff together because this is a family-friendly show. Oh, by the way,
Hasn't
I think
stopped
I
you
said the
before,
Arizona Cardinals win. So, what do you mean that
John.
hasn't stopped me before? I never cursed on this show.
Anyway, so John,
Yep.
again, you were wrong this time. No, 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 no. Kyler Murray, second half of the season, completely falls off, even with DeAndre Hopkins. Not enough time. Um, Los Angeles Chargers, with their zero fans, go into the Cardinals Stadium and they wreck them. Their defense just shuts down Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, the short little man, short like you, gets
Hey,
nothing.
hey. You're a few inches taller than me, punk. Don't be getting smart. I can beat your ass. Yeah, that really shut him up.
Okay. Okay.
Because you can't dispute it. I'm actually heading to the gym after this. Gotta get those gains.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Get those gains.
Okay.
And
Okay.
eat my protein
No, I'm gonna
bar
do
when
it.
I
I'm
come
gonna
back.
do the next one because you never do it. Because I never do it. Week 13. The the Chargers. The Chargers. Week 13. The
This is
Chargers
why
had
you don't do it.
one
This
twenty one
man just
one
called him
twenty.
the Chargers.
I said like the Chargers. Okay. Um. Um.
Oh my gosh.
Week 13. Week 13 at 125 for them. They head to Las Vegas, Allegiant Stadium, CBS, and uh, yeah, they are going to get the loss. I'm saying it. Devontae Adams, Derek, Derek Carr, Darren Waller, Max Crosby, they light up. They stop the Chargers well enough that they can get the win.
Yeah, I don't
That's
agree
my
with
take.
you. I think that the Chargers sweep the Raiders this year. The Chargers just went back-to-back losses. They're not going to get a third one. Um, and yeah, Matt, that is why we don't have you do the announcements for the games. Uh, I
Week
think
14.
that I mean, I was gonna explain it a little bit more, but yeah, let's just go on to the next one. Week 14. Do you want to do
The
it?
Charizards head home.
Charizards
The Charizards head home for 105 to take on the Miami Dolphins Sunday, December 11th
on CBS.
on CBS. They're like their AFC, so they're basically just CBS.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm saying this is a
Yes.
win for the Chargers. The Miami Dolphins made some really good additions this offseason. First year head coach going up against Justin Herbert, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler. Give me the Chargers in this game. They're at home as well. Even a bigger thing. This is the Miami Dolphins are traveling across the country.
Hmm. They are traveling across the country, and this is why the Chargers get the win. They're back home after a disappointing loss, and they are not doing this. They will not have. Actually, let me look at their. Okay, I'm not gonna say that just quite yet. They are not losing. They're back. They got to readjust. They got to make a few more wins to secure the number one seed, maybe.
Mm.
Did I say it? Maybe. Because they're pretty neck and neck, I think. They're pretty
What did you give
close.
the Bills?
I put the Bills at 14-30.
Okay.
So
All right. Week 15 against the Tennessee Titans, 125 on CBS SoFi Stadium. So this is at home for the Chargers. They face the Tennessee Titans, who are no longer with AJ Brown. I think that the Chargers get the win here. Justin Herbert is easily better than Ryan Tannehill. I think that the Titans should rely mostly on Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry could have a really big game here. I'm not really too sure what the Chargers defense is going to look like. Well, actually, I do. They got J.C. Jackson. They got Derwin James. They got the Eagles corner's son, who was also on the Patriots, who I wanted the Eagles to draft, but the Eagles drafted Landon Dickerson, and I'm not mad at them. But I would have really liked for them to have drafted this kid, the corner. What was his name?
Asante Samuel Jr.
Asante Samuels Jr. Yeah. But yeah, I'm saying that the Chargers get the win here against the Titans.
I'm going to agree with you that the Chargers get the win at home. Ryan Tannehill can't keep up with Derrick Henry. So Derrick Henry eventually they just full focus on Derrick Henry, and Ryan Tannehill can't do anything just to put up points.
Hmm Also, he's got that kid on the bench now, Malik Willis, and if he starts to falter, I could see Mike Vrabel going like, "All right, Malik, get in there, get this old son of a gun out of there." All right, Week 16 Monday Night Football on ESPN at Lucas Oil Field Stadium. If you know who stadium that is, you know the team they face. The Chargers go to the Indianapolis Colts. And I'm saying this is a big game for Justin Herbert. All right. Matt Ryan throws some interceptions. I know they're probably going to rely on Jonathan Taylor more than anyone else this season, but Matt Ryan's going to have to throw the ball a few times, and I'm saying one of these times gets picked in this game. Matt Ryan isn't all that great. I think old Nicky Six should replace him because my man Nick Foles is now an Indianapolis Colt. I'll tell you, Colts fans, if Nick Foles becomes your starter, I'll start rooting for you. Because who
Yeah,
can't love that man? Everyone
yeah,
loves Nick Foles. I love Nick Foles. My homies love Nick Foles. We all love Nick Foles. He stopped Brady from getting a Super Bowl win. He's a legend in Philadelphia. You won Philly, Philly. He gave you Philly, Philly. This man is a legend, and he should have not only his statue at our stadium, everyone's stadium. I want Tom Brady to walk into practice and see Nick Foles' statue as he walking in. I'm sorry, Bucks fans. I shouldn't have gone too far.
I don't I don't remember what I said in the Colts video, so I could contradict
I think
myself here.
I said the Colts lose that, so I think
I hope I said that. Though I hope I agreed with myself. I think the Chargers get the win here on the road because they're hungry. They need these wins. It's looking almost like they can't catch up to the Bills, which I honestly think they can in my math. So I think they can't catch up to the Bills for the number one seed, and but they still get the win because who likes the Colts? Nobody. They're still practicing. They're still going full speed. Chargers get the win.
yeah, no one likes the Colts. All my homies, we don't like the Colts anymore. They did my man Carson wrong. Who we hate the most though is the owner. Screw Jim Irsay. And screw his father taking the Colts from Baltimore and moving them to Indianapolis. What a terrible, terrible thing. They did it in the middle of the night. They didn't give the city any warning. They just packed up shop and got out of there. Screw the Colts.
Yeah.
All right, week 17. They face the Los Angeles Rams January 1st, 5:20 on Sunday Night Football at SoFi Stadium, obviously, so it's kind of like a home game for both of them. Although I think more Rams fans will show up because I think the Rams have more fans than the Chargers. I'm going to say this is a win for the Rams. The Rams and Chargers are almost like equally matched. They got the Rams, better wide receivers, Chargers, better quarterback, Rams, better tight end. Chargers, better secondary. Better defensive line. Yeah. And Rams, better coaching. It's a very, like, what the other team is better at. What I was going to say was going to feel, like, more complicated than it sounds. But, like, what one team is great at, the other team is great at another area. So it's like, I mean, they still have really good like stuff. Like even though I said that the Chargers have a better quarterback, Matt Stafford is also an amazing quarterback. And although I said that the Rams have the better wide receivers, the Chargers also have good wide receivers. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. The Rams get the win here. The Chargers remain at 13, and I'm not really sure. We'll find out at the end.
So I, if you are curious, this will go down as a home game for the Chargers. but not the Rams, though they're at the same stadium. I think the Los Angeles Rams win the game because I think the veteran Matthew Stafford comes in, rallies his team because they need this too to try to get the first round bye. I don't know. I haven't worked it out yet, but I think they are trying. They're competing with our Philadelphia Eagles, who had the easy schedule. Who got kind of they just got carried in. Um, but I think the Rams win here, away, and yeah,
All right,
running.
week 18, time to be determined, channel to be determined. Chargers go to Denver at Mile High Stadium. And I'm saying that the Chargers get the loss here because I believe they sit their starters. They could be fighting with the Bills in order to get the number one seed. I think that Russ and the Broncos need this in order to make a playoff push. So I think that the Chargers take out some of their starters, and as a result, the Broncos get the win here. And I say that the Chargers end their season 13 and 17 games was 13-4. Yep,
How many wins do I say they have right now?
11.
11.
Mhm.
Okay, well they could get 12. That's not really gonna help them to get the first round bye. I think they do go full pace here. You gotta try to beat your division rivals. You might want a better seeding, to get more home games. Though it doesn't matter for you. You have no fans. Um, I think that Russell Wilson will not do enough quite yet. And I do believe I will. I think I've underjudged Russell Wilson this entire time on
I
the
think I have
podcast.
too.
I don't think I've truly appreciated him enough. But I'm
We are
not gonna
sorry,
start now.
Russell.
I'm not gonna start now. I'll start when it's concrete evidence again. Because like not last season, but if you like, you know, right when it's fresh in my head. Chargers get the win here, and 12-4,
12 and
12-5,
5. All
12
right.
5.
But yeah, Russell Wilson, if you're watching this, Matt and I apologize if you feel we have done you wrong on this podcast. We would like to give out our apologies. We don't apologize.
And
to
you can
Sierra,
come
though.
on here. You can come on here as well. You know.
You're free to come on here. I just kind of trashed his wife by saying we don't apologize to Sierra. I mean, we didn't say anything bad about Sierra.
I
The
didn't. You
reason
did.
why I say that is because I've heard that she's not a nice person from a few
Oh.
sources. Yeah. I mean, when you become that famous and that like powerful, really, I mean, you tend to let your you tend to be like high mind, you know? You're kind of like, yeah.
You're really just trashing on his wife now.
I'm not. I'm giving like I'm like I understand where she's coming from, you know?
You're just being like,
I'm not
we
saying
expect.
anything
You're
bad
like,
about
we
Sierra.
expected it. We were like, we expected this.
I wasn't saying we expected it. I'm like
We expected
that
you to
tends
be
to
this bad.
happen when you become a big actor or
Yeah, but
actress
you
or
can't just be like,
singer.
yeah, that justifies it though.
I didn't say it justifies it. You shouldn't be rude to anyone. But I'm just saying like uh, I don't know.
You're just a hater.
I'm not trying to be against Sierra, bro. All right.
You come on here, Russ, and defend her.
What?
I don't know.
What? I didn't even hear what you said.
Russ should come on here and defend. Just defend her.
Yeah, Sierra, if you want to come on here, you are definitely free to
No,
come
no, no,
on.
no, no, no. We don't see her.
Why?
I know. I would just
Matt's
defend her, but
trashing
no,
his wife
no,
now.
no.
All right. That is the end of how Matt says the Chargers.
The Charizards. You know. Oh, I
Charizard.
forgot one thing. Jameis is the
Chargers.
goat. W.
I thought we could get through a single episode without him bringing up Jameis Winston, but we couldn't.
Where's the fun in that? Jameis is the goat. Have a nice one.
That's it. We lost. Hey everyone, if you're wondering why we stopped doing 2 podcast episodes a week, it is because
It's kind of slow news.
well, not only that, but a special woman came into my life and I was like, I need to spend the weekends with her. However, she's out of here. All right? She's gone. Adios.
Yeah,
Get
podcast
here.
first.
Yeah, podcast is first. Podcast before the hose. That is what I
Yeah.
say. I'm still heartbroken over it.
It doesn't
But
matter before the hose.
the podcast comes first. But if you're wondering, are we gonna get 2 episodes a week now? No, because
No.
Matt doesn't have the time on his weekends. It's all Matt's fault now. It was my fault, but now it's his fault.
No. I'll go in. Okay. Gentlemen and ladies of the jury. I am not giving up my summer weekends. You will not be having a podcast. Jameis is a goat.
But you have
Have
like
a nice time.
weekdays off. You don't go to work Monday or Wednesday.
Okay. Let me. Yeah, and this is one of the episodes.
And you
I'm
have
joking.
off.
I'm joking. I would do a podcast, but John doesn't reach out.
All right, so you're willing to do it on the weekends, like Saturday
No.
or Friday?
I work.
See, I work
I'll-
Fridays too, and I would still do it.
I'll
I
do
had
it
work
like.
today, and I am still doing the podcast, buddy boy.
No, we appreciate it.
Yeah,
No, we don't.
my viewers appreciate it. Which, by the way, follow me on Instagram, where every Saturday I post. I
Yeah.
wish Joe Burrow's my friend.
Maybe I should get one. Just a Jameis Winston fan club. Like the video if you think that should happen.
Okay. Like the video if you want that video of me playing.
No.
Like.
Like.
Got her up. Alright, so that is the end of the episode. We hope you all enjoyed it, and we will see you next week. Have a good weekend, and enjoy the summer while it lasts. We don't have all that time left for it. Well, we only have a few weeks. So that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and please remember to subscribe and follow me on social media. And we'll see you next time. See you.
Peace.